Now, how do I know that the white people know that we are going to come up with a solution to the problem? I know it because they have retina scans, they have what they call racial profiling, DNA banks, and they're monitoring our people to try to prevent the one person from coming up with the one idea. And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem. Now, I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have to just set up our own system and stop playing and get very serious and not be diverted from coming up with a solution to the problem. And the problem on the planet is white people.
Be hard to follow that one. You can get it.
Racial supremacy and whatever. I saw this Kambon thing like about a year or so ago, and I commented on it and talked to people who made vids responding to the Kambon thing, but I never did myself for some reason. So now I'm doing this. Basically, what I think is kind of complicated. I have some white friends on YouTube that are here, and I like them, but I've seen European history, and, well, I believe that, sadly, and don't take this the wrong way, but in some cases he's right. Well, at least exterminate the racist white people. Because cultures that have been going on and thriving for thousands of years, within a few centuries, I mean, 1492 was when they first started exploring other lands. Well, we were actually able to conquer, exploring other lands for the most part. And that was when all hell broke loose for the people of North and South America, Africa, Australia, and so on and so forth. Even the countries that they didn't overtake completely were still heavily influenced. You know, opium in China and Japan and stuff, and drugs and all that mess. And prostitutes from there being shipped to Europe for men. But I guess what I'm saying is, sadly, Europeans or Caucasians, whatever, did bring bigotry, racism, hatred, and extermination. And for that, sometimes I do wish that they were all gone. Not as some racial supremacy thing, but in all of us there is a bit of hate and stuff. And sadly, those people of the past did deserve it. I mean, those people. No, I mean, I feel that those Europeans that committed those atrocities do deserve to be exterminated. If they exterminated, if a person exterminates or feels they should exterminate, like Adolf Hitler, and say that Adolf Hitler. Now, bearing what he did, even though he's dead now, if he weren't dead, like, would you want him to be exterminated, or do you think that he deserves to be gassed or burned in an oven too? Some of you would say yes, because of the atrocities he did. So this whole Kambon thing, I actually called him and I talked to him a while back. I forgot exactly what I talked to him about, but I told him that I understood that Europeans were the ones who were really doing the extermination, you know. He was just talking about it, and you should check out his website, you know, Black Myths and Books. He has some interesting stuff there. And I guess a lot of things we say that are ultimately good are things to think about. Initially sound kind of bad. And I guess the whole exterminating white people thing, people immediately vilified him as a black, racist, ethnocentric. I even saw on Wikipedia, and one person typed on his picture on Wikipedia, Kambon High. as in Kamau Kambon was high when he took the picture. But, I guess I'm still figuring things out. You know, I'm in college and stuff, so I'm still checking things out there. And a shout out to my white friends out there. You might be watching this. But I guess the whole Kambon thing just makes me think. Not because he's a bad person, but because people who actually committed the atrocities were the real maldoers. And I do think that those people do need to be exterminated. And technically they are already long dead, you know, they died of old age. And yes, white people and other races are causing problems. A lot of it's white people starting wars, you know, George Bush and stuff and other people. And also people of color being corrupted by them. But they're doing bad things too. So on this Kamau Kambon thing, I can't give a straight answer, because I don't think all white people need to be exterminated, but I have met some white people who I do think are downright evil. They glorify killing, they kill innocent animals like with guns, stuff, and glorify it, and a whole bunch of other mess. And they secret police people and all that. They secret police people and get them locked up for 10, 30 years and stuff, and they really don't give a shit. Excuse my, well, I won't. And I feel those people do need to be exterminated. Or, well, at least the world will be better off without them. And no, don't say I'm advocating racial genocide or whatever, but this is my opinion. Just let me know what you think.